So another big thing that I want to go over is the conditions in the market, and this is a prime example of these conditions or how important conditions are in understanding that with your trading. Okay, so in some videos, I'm sure you've heard me talk about, like there's some days where the strategy just not necessarily doesn't work, but you'll get shorted on take profits and stuff like that, or your stop will get hit, and then you'll see it run to your TP. That is because you're not trading in the best market conditions. So we have to understand, as we see here, from Wednesday all the way till Thursday night, we got accumulation, right? So these are conditions that we have to understand. We have to see that back here, we had accumulation and distribution, maybe a little manipulation right there. So we got to understand that price is going to accumulate here. And until we get our breakout or our confirmed leg, then we start, understanding, okay, now that we're after the accumulation, what's next? The manipulation. So now we're going up. So here, when you're trading in between, when you're trading in the manipulation, be careful and have a tighter stop loss because you don't know when it could reverse on you. And here now we're understanding we're in the distribution. So you can let your profits not run, but you could be a lot more confident in your trades and in the setups. Conditions can come from the 5-minute, they can come all the way from the 15-minute. Because if we see this here, we're in this uptrend, we could count on these trends. This is considered a condition in my head, we're in this uptrend. So always make sure you're keeping an eye and understanding on what's going on in the bigger picture. Here we have a huge 45-minute market maker structure. We got all this liquidity here that we got to take out. Boom. All of this, right? So this is understanding the bigger picture and conditions, right? So we're probably going to come down here, accumulate a little bit before we start going higher. So start thinking ahead, and that's the whole part of the patience part, because once you just give it time to see what's happening, then you'll understand. Like, if we're back in here with all this accumulation and stuff, even if you sit here, you had a lot of time to sit here and understand that we were going up. You had a lot of moves that you could have taken off on, understanding that we were in an expansion right there, or a manipulation. Same thing with here. Alright, so make sure you're paying attention to your conditions and understanding the kind of bigger picture of what certain things are happening. And if you don't know what's going on, don't trade. Chill out. Just wait, and you will see it form. You will see, okay, we're in an accumulation. Majority of the time when you don't know, it's the beginning of an accumulation. And so prices being a little wonky, and then you start seeing it create these equal highs and equal lows and all that. And then you can start, building your structure and stuff.